Yes, fucking no!
Doc Fatso.
Ahoy, my comrades. Waona Doc. Tuchose, my comrades. No, I was very happy to be invited here to this roast, to know that today we are speaking truth to power. Ndikati, yeah. For a few hours we'll be speaking truth to power, but this being Zimbabwe, maybe afterwards power will come and speak to us. But right now, takasununguka. So it's really amazing to be surrounded by all of these amazing artists, creatives, and lucky. And it's a really fantastic lineup today. We've got a really amazing lineup. We're supposed to also have Wellens Mujuru and Soko Stina on the lineup, but unfortunately they pulled out. And it's something that Temba Mliswa could definitely learn to do. I asked Temba when I was backstage, I said, Temba, why do you have so many children? He said, children, Fatso, this is a constituency. Lucky, a constituency is a specific area with a specified number of voters. So the big thing about Temba Mliswa, he alleges that he's not part of ZANU-PF. He is an independent. But ever since becoming an independent, he only ever talks on behalf of ZANU-PF. He is the most independent member of ZANU-PF. Yeah? Temba, he's like that detective from a movie who is suspended so that he can go rogue and solve the case on his own without the red tape. Except this case, Mdara. It's not solvable. Tight. What I also like about Temba is these days he's reinvented himself. He likes to be seen as a warrior against corruption. And I guess it makes sense because he used to be part of ZANU-PF and was on the front lines of fraud and embezzlement. So he definitely understands corruption and knows how it happens. Also, Temba, while I was sitting there, I realized Pamwe Isuzuka, the two of us, with only two here who have my pay slips. But so, Doc, a pay slip is something that you get at the end of every month. Pay slip, it's pay slip. It's not a WhatsApp message from your landlord. So I realized, me and you, we both get pay slips, Temba. The only difference is, Yagoga, iri RTGS. Yangu mayusa. Veta pinda, eh? Dokuti sovereignty. Kiki badass. You know Kiki's relationship with her accent, it's very much like the relationship between the RTGS and the rate. If you ask Mtuli, he will tell you Kuti it's 1:1. But if you ask per street, they know the real deal. Also, a Kiki badass, she just gets her name from her attitude. Cde. That's all. From nowhere else. But Kiki, I also wanted to ask something to you, and unfortunately, Lorraine isn't here. Kuti, she used to be managed by Thomas Chijanje. You are managed by Kruger. What does this management mean? Okay. Doc Vikela. Doc Vikela, I once hired a sniper to shoot this guy. But unfortunately, thanks to Zesa, I know batsirwa nema power cuts. I know blender ka. But you know that Doc Vikela is a major beneficiary of ZANU-PF job creation. Probably the only job that ZANU-PF has created. I mean, how do you think that Doc would survive without the Vakuru character. He's actually the only one in here currently praying for regime change not to happen. Ka idi light, but not so light, obvious. And comrades, as far as Doc's complexion goes, that's as far as I can go as a white person. I had also written, there was, who was else coming? Lorraine Guyo. Diane. I'm sorry, I didn't have time to Google her, but. No, Lorraine, if you are watching, we just want to say well done on your success. I know there are a lot of haters hating here, but you know, Lorraine is now a famous person. She's so famous that she's part of a WhatsApp group with Madam Boss and My Titi called The Real Housewives of Kukiakia. It's also unfortunate that Lorraine didn't manage to come today. She had this failed birthday party of hers where she failed to pay the MC Chamvari. Saka Mari yake yeroska will pay Chamvari on her behalf. Anditika. Prophet Madungwe, the man of the moment. It's kind of like Temba's roast, but it's also your roast, Mdara. I say, go Jesus. Go, how far na God? Adnan. Until the other day, you were saying good, you were sick. I got a flu and a COVID. Queen Elizabeth and Diana, they're still fighting or they've resolved their beef. It's more running commentary, Mdara. But I also want to know what's the latest update. How many places are left in heaven? Temba no pinda. Ko zanu PF. Heaven or hell? Prophet, do you know that Sikanyiso thinks of himself as the biggest weed smoker on the panel? And Madungwe is the only one who says he has ever seen the Most High. Madungwe ka. Madungwe. Yeah. Madungwe. Yanda ita hii. Inonzi pan. Yes. But Prophet, I want to ask, since you are here, who's at the barber shop? It must be quite the experience for you seeing and speaking to more than 10 people that you're not related to. It's like, my photos, Mdara. No, but on the real, I think people are always hating on Prophet Madungwe. They call him a false prophet. At least he's honest about being a fake prophet. Unlike the angels and Makandiwas of this world. So, comrade, preach, Papa, preach. Even if it's fake, speak your truth. Vimbai, I think you should get an endorsement from Faithway because it will take a lot of faith and hallucinations to help faithful Zimbabwean Christians who pray to see you wearing clothes. But on the flip side, for Mazimboska, who always like to criticize my nudes, we really like to share them, don't we? Eh? It's like on that, Vimbai Zimuto has a career as a recording artist. She also apparently does music. Skanyiso, I'm sorry to tell you this in public, but Haifa's not coming back. Sorry, Marasta. Find another income generating project. You can go Vic Falls, my vet are fire. You can ask Carl. For me, what's nice about Sikanyiso's hat is that it gives an otherwise unfocused, stereotypical stoner more of a personality. Unfortunately, the personality is that of an unfocused, stereotypical stoner. Sagamawan. I'd written jokes for Lucky. Then I remembered that no one knows who he is. So we can move on to more important people. No, jokes, Ndara, jokes. Lucky and Bus Stop TV famously got given 1 million USA by the US Embassy, according to the Herald, for regime change. It's like, how far, Ndara, how far regime change? Oh, okay. Growing up, Lucky Aaron, he had big dreams of being a pilot. Unfortunately, the only pilot-related things he has ever done in his life, my pilot episode, Ano Gumira Mzira. But Lucky, now that donor funds are drying up, maybe you can turn the people's bus into a shuttle for Temba's school run, eh?
Fatso.
But on the real, guy, I've got a lot of respect for Lucky. What I like about Lucky guy is Nyaye women's empowerment. He always puts Maggie and Gonyet at the forefront. And then when abductions happen, he's leading from the back like Nelson. Because Gonyet is the Job Sikala of Bus Stop TV. Anzi Nakal, she's fat and easy to arrest. No. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Carl Joshua Ncube, please give it up for Carl Joshua Ncube. There's not a single job this man has not done. He's done it all. Graphic designing, chef, comedian, tour guide, ranger, husband. But is there any of these jobs that is actually done well? So the only reason Carl Joshua Ncube is on the panel is because Soko Stina pulled out. Temba, you're sensing the theme here. This is not a roast, it's an intervention. If we were Marasta, I would be saying, pull up! No, but Carl, it's really good to have you here because Shoko is all about supporting marginalized youths. So it's really good to have a marginalized villager from the Vic Falls bush here today. You are welcome. But do you know who needs to be applauded, really? Carl's in-laws. For their patience. They've watched Carl make their daughter live in the bush in a lost and found combi. I think at some point they were living in a Bryce tent. I'm sure they'll be watching this thinking, but just when they're about to go and take Nelsie, Carl makes another poster saying Carl Joshua Ncube live in Indonesia. And they say, maybe Jaita. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Comrade Fatso. Yeah!
Fuck you. Check your script.